Hey, what's up everyone, this is Craig from NFL UK Fans, and today we are previewing the AFC Championship game. The AFC Championship game proves to be an epic contest. On one side we have the Denver Broncos, the highest scoring team in NFL history and the first seed in the AFC. Along with their explosive, record-setting offense, they have playmakers on both sides of the ball. Question marks about their defense were somewhat erased last week, after a relatively strong showing against the San Diego Chargers in the divisional round. They will be up against the New England Patriots, the most successful team since the millennium, having made it to 5 Super Bowls and winning 3 of them in that time. No strangers to the AFC Championship game at all. This year, however, the team was expected to struggle more than usual due to injuries and personnel changes, but so far have played very well and they secured the 2nd seed. When these teams last met in the playoffs, it was in 2012, and it was under very different circumstances as Denver was experiencing Tebow mania. There he is. However, this wasn't to be Tebow's night, as the Patriots quickly came out of the gate early, Brady hitting Wes Welker, perhaps the greatest slot receiver of all time and one of Brady's favourite targets at this moment. You can see them there pumping each other up, definitely Brady's BFF. Brady also looked often for tight end Rob Gronkowski, some say the best tight end in the league. He caused a lot of problems for Denver that night, catching a record of 3 postseason touchdowns. The Patriots went on to win that game 45-10. 2 years later though, Denver had upgraded their quarterback from Tim Tebow to future Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. Not a bad jump all things considered, and they faced the Patriots in the regular season. Wes Welker was one of those personnel changes I was talking about, having jumped ship to Denver. This time it was Denver that jumped out to an early lead, as we see Manning here hit Jacob Tamme, his tight end, to put them up 24-0 at the half. This game was far from over though, as in the second half the Patriots and Brady came out firing. Edelman there catching a touchdown. Edelman has replaced Wes Welker somewhat this year and has had his best year as a receiver as a result. Things started to go wrong for Denver in the second half. We see Monty Ball fumbling there. The Patriots would eventually go on to recover that one. Manning's probably thinking, here we go again. Brady comes back on the ball and looking for, surprise surprise, Rob Gronkowski, who still caused massive problems for Denver. You can see a very familiar chemistry between Brady and Gronk there. Perhaps Brady had found his new BFF? Who knows? The Patriots eventually tied up the game 31-31, forcing an overtime when this happened. A special team snafu, coughing up the ball to the Patriots, very close to the end zone. You can see the ball hitting Tony Carter there. Wrong place, wrong time for that young man. Manning just has to watch on. Defining loss for the Broncos this year, to say the least. Patriots kicker Steven Gostkowski comes out to seal the deal. He is this year's highest scoring player in the league with 158 points. The rivalry runs deeper than that though, as Manning versus Brady extends far beyond Manning's time with the Broncos, as they've faced each other 14 times in total. Brady has the edge in contest 10-4. Last time they met in the AFC Championship game though, it was in 2006, and Manning was with the Colts. The Colts had home field advantage, much like Denver this year. This could make all the difference as Peyton has never played particularly well in New England. Especially early on in his career, Manning didn't play particularly well against the Patriots. A large reason for that was Patriots head coach Bill Belichick scheming very well against him. Belichick and Brady still of course with the Patriots. And that seemed to be the tone for the start of this game as Manning struggled early on, coughing up a pick 6. Cornerback Asante Samuel returning that one, though he is no longer with the Patriots. The tide turned in the second half though, and Manning played extremely well, leading his team on a comeback. This was very unlike Manning at this point. In pressure situations early on in his career, he didn't play particularly well, not to his full potential at least, and that was especially true against the Patriots. But he certainly did here. Also, a bit of luck goes a long way in the playoffs as Reggie Wayne fumbles the ball here with about 5 Patriots around him. still manages to come back up with it. Incredible play, a defining moment in that game, and Manning proceeds to lead his team down the field and punch in the score to take the lead for the first time in the game. Colts win that game 38-34. It's an absolutely superb game, the 2006 AFC Championship game. I strongly recommend checking it out if you can. That was then though, and this is now, and looking at the Patriots, we can still see very effective offensively, ranked third in the league, and a pretty good defense as well, not as good as years gone by. Brady and Belichick are one of the best in this type of playoff scenarios though. A key point to note though is the loss of tight end Rob Gronkowski to injury. We've seen how much impact he had against Denver in the past, and that could be decisive. Broncos, however, highest scoring offense ever, but they need to get going quickly. The Chargers offense last week is nowhere near as formidable as the Patriots machine they will be up against this Sunday. Unlike the Patriots, they have key injuries returning such as cornerback Champ Bailey and Wes Welker, who could make all the difference against his former team. Peyton Manning has set a lot of records this year, but covets another championship above all else, and it is exactly the same for his counterpart Tom Brady. So it'll be a very interesting match. Check it out Sunday at 8 on Sky Sports. I've been Craig for NFL UK Fans. Thanks for watching.